Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again. So yeah, finally it's here. The big ass order I sent in back in. Let's see, this is right here on the package. I think it's got this little fancy PSA label, 8/28, 2020. I sent it back in July, so I mean, took 4 months for it to come back in. But I'm really excited. There's a lot of really cool cards in here. And you'll see. We'll go through each and every one of them. We'll try and predict the grade before we get it because I have no idea what these grades are, and I sent them a while back, so I don't even remember the condition. It might come as I go. We'll see. We'll see. So we'll start off with the bigger box. I think this one has. Well, it doesn't really say. I'm guessing that this is a heavier box, so I'm guessing it has a lot more in it. So we shall see. That's beautiful. So yeah, we'll set this over to the side here. I think we'll start from the right hand side and kind of move on to the left. Oh, to the left now, y'all. See if I can actually get this out of here. That's just beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, I think. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. Right now. Alright, sorry about that. My cat, who does not stop meowing unless you go pet her while she eats, came into the room and started her daily routine of annoying me. Anyways, so I think I'm just going to take the others out of the box too, and then just I will flip through them as we go. Set the boxes way in the back there. Here is the second stack. I think we'll actually just start with this one first since it's a lot smaller. And we'll go on to the left stack here. So, take a look here. From what I am seeing, back looks pretty nice. It looks like there's some edge wear around at least 3 of the corners. Let's see if I can get some better lighting in here. Angle that a little bit. Well, either way, I'll just describe it to you guys as we go. Move down a little bit closer. Oh, that's great. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, there's some slight edge wear you can kind of see at the bottom there. We'll cover the grade real quick. I got it. Wow, okay, starting off with a banger. We got Legendary Collection Snorlax Reverse. This one I picked up at Hobbytown, along with a couple other Legendary Collection Reverses, so you'll see those featured in here as well. Going off of the front of the card, seems to be a couple markings. There also seems to be like a print line, you kind of see it right here. In the middle of the card. I don't know what that's all about. It's not too noticeable. I'd probably say this gets like an 8 or a 7. 9 would be amazing, but yeah, we'll see. 5, okay. Definitely not what I was expecting, but that's alright. You know, I think that print line and just the random marks on the card probably what did it in. I can't see that the print line goes through the back. So I kind of disagree with this grade, I'll be honest. I don't know, there's some edge wear, but it's not enough to make me think that there's something wrong. Well, I guess there's some like scratches on the hollow foil, it's just really hard to see. But yeah, I mean, not too shabby. I'll take that. It wasn't too expensive either, it was like $10 when I bought it. So set that off to the side over here. Grab the next one. Taking a look at the back, it looks pretty minty. A couple scratches down the bottom, unless, yeah, I think that's on the card. So yeah, the back looks pretty nice. I'd say it's like an 8 or a 9. Cover the grade here. Shining Jirachi from Shining Legends. Very nice card. Based off to the front, it looks pretty nice. I'd probably say this gets like an 8 or a 9. A mint 9, we'll take that for sure. Shining Legends has been popping off for a bit. always good to have one of these guys. Jirachi is one of my favorite legendaries, so very nice. Second you next to Snorlax over here. Great, great. Awesome. Okay, next card. These might be all Shining Legends here. The centering does seem to be off top to bottom. You can see the top is way bigger than the bottom. Other than that, the card looks pretty minty. I'd say it probably gets a 9. Shining Arceus. Looking at the front, the hollow foil looks nice. Again, centering is off. I'm guessing this gets a 9. Oh, 8. Okay. Must have been all that centering. I don't really see any scratches or dinks on the card itself. So I'm guessing it's just really bad centering. Yeah, like looking at that, the top there, it's just a little rough, you know? Just a bit rough. But that's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Thank you, Arceus. Probably Arceus is one of my least favorite out of the Shining Legends cards, so not too upset about that. Taking a look at this next card, there does seem to be a dink in the top left corner. Kind of see it there, a little whitening. Other than that, the card looks pretty mint. I'm guessing it gets like an 8 or a 9. Shining Rayquaza, this is definitely one of the ones I wanted a higher grade for. Just because Rayquaza is, you know, the more desirable Pokemon out of Shining Legends. Hope for an 8 or above, I guess. Gem. What? Gem Mint 10? Are you kidding me? Dude, that is a significant thing. Do you not see that? Let me see if I can get that focused. Right there in top left, you see that? Holy crap, that's a big dink. Like it's got multiple perforations. You gave this a Gem Mint 10, but you couldn't give my Latios Star in 10. Dude, I'm definitely sending that Latios Star back. I'm breaking it open and sending it back in. The mistake I made the last time was I just sent it in with the case for review instead of breaking it open and sending it in. But now I'm gonna break it open, send it in. I'm for sure it's gonna get a 10. There's no way. If they gave this a 10, my Latios Star deserves a 10. I'll see if I can include a picture or something, or, you know, I posted a picture of it on my Instagram. I'll post a picture of why they gave it a 9. It was the smallest imperfection. And they definitely could have looked it over if they can look over that. But that's great. That's great. I am always excited for a 10. All right, taking a look at the back here. Looks to be fairly minty. It's got a couple dings in the top left. Right there you can see, and some in the bottom left as well. Cover that up. Awesome. We got a Mew Black Star promo. Very nice. I think I picked this up off of Mercari, I want to say. It's got really nice pattern. Seems to be like maybe a couple scratches on the hollow, so I'm guessing it probably gets like a 9 or something. Maybe an 8. We'll see. 8 and 9. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. This is a really good card, and it's actually gone up in price since I bought it, so I like to see it. I'll put you in the 9s over here. 10s, 9s, 8s. Get that 9 right here. And then, of course, the Lonely 5 pile with Snorlax. Alright, we'll start on this big stack. We're headed into the big stuff here. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. It's kind of like a really rainy day, so I'm sorry if you guys can't see as well as I can, especially on the cards. Seems to be a lot of dust from packaging and stuff, so don't worry about that. Looking at the card right now, it looks to have a lot of edge wear, and I'm guessing it's an older card. If not, it's just a modern card with a lot of wear. Based off the back, I'd say it gets like 6 or 7. We'll see here. Rayquaza EX from EXD Oxys. Now this card has a lot of sentimental value, not because I own this card, but because I used to own this card, and I found it at my hobby store, I want to say early this year, and it was like 25 bucks. And I was like, hell yes, I'm taking this card. This is one of my favorite cards. Not to mention, it grew in value quite a bit because EX Deoxys is a very valuable set right now. Everyone's searching for this card, but in Gold Star version, which is, you know, the most expensive Gold Star in Pokemon right now. So, I knew this card wasn't going to get a good grade, but I knew it was valuable, so I wanted to get it graded anyways. But yeah, I'm guessing like 6, 5 maybe? Yeah, 6, okay. That's what I figured. Still a really good grade. I'm glad I got the 6 at least. It's very nice. Probably keep that in my collection for a bit. Stacking on top of the 5 the 5 Snorlax over there. 5 and 6 over there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, taking a look at this card. It's got quite a bit of edge wear like the last one. Not as heavy, I would say. Got some whitening down there, down top, and down bottom left, top right, top left as well. Probably gets a 6 or 7. What we got here? Dark Blastoise holographic card from Team Rocket. Look at that swirl, you see that? That's a very nice swirl right by his foot. Very nice. Looking at the front of the card, just seems to be a few scratches on the holographic itself. Centering seems a bit off. There seems to be a small smudge right there. Guessing it gets like a 6 or a 7. We'll see. Nearman 7, we will take that. We will take that for sure. Nearman 7 with a swirl. That's what you like to see. Dark Blastoise, obviously one of the better chase cards in Team Rocket. Set you up on top of the 6, 7s. 4 Snorlax on the bottom there. Next card here. I just kind of revealed that. I'm professional. But hey, look, we got a Rocket Zapdos Near Mint 8. Now this card, it's hollow, is super hard to find. You can't see it right there. But it's such a dark background. It's very faded. But yeah, no, it got the 8. It's very nice. Very nice card. I got this from a local card shop. I agree with that grade. Yep, I do. It's a very nice 8 Rocket Zapdos. I appreciate that art a lot. It's very cool. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Put you in the 8 pile. I did have quite a few vintage cards in this, so I'm really excited about this return. Alright, this time I'm not going to flip it without revealing grade. Taking a look at this one. It's for sure got some whitening there at the bottom. Top left, top right, bottom left. It does seem to be like a nick there or something like that. Maybe it's on the card. Anyways, we'll see what this is. Sorry for hitting the camera. I'm very unprofessional. Follow up the Rockets Zapdos. We got the Rockets Moltres with a nice swirl at the top there. You can see that right under Moltres. Very nice. Awesome. Okay. Based off the condition of the card, got quite a few scratches on the holo. I would say like 6, 7. Yep. Understandable. But that's alright. The vintage cards don't matter too much when it comes to grades. That's quite alright. Switch over there. What's the next card? Perfect. Okay. This card looks a bit more minty. A couple dinks at the top. Right there. And bottom left as well. Other than that, I can't really see too much wrong with the card. Awesome, awesome. This is the first edition Neo Genesis Pichu that I got off Mercari as well. Seemed to be in really good condition. Holofoil has maybe 1 or 2 scratches on it. I'm guessing an 8. Hopefully an 8. We'll see. 6. They really roughed me with that one. Okay. Let me see. Let me try and figure out what's really wrong. I mean, there's a couple scratches on the holo, but it's nothing too big. And on the back, centering is not bad. Couple dinks on the left, couple in top middle. I don't agree with that grade at all. I don't think. Yeah, 6 is way too low, but I will still take it because Pichu is cool and it's the first edition as well. So you know, we'll take what we can get. Looking at the back here, the next card. This one might have a small crease on the back. That may deter from getting a good grade. Couple dinks on the left here. Couple white dinks. Let me see if I can get that focus. There you go, you kind of see that. Other than that, there's like a small crease. You can kind of see it on the bottom there in the wear. I'm guessing this is probably a vintage card. Look at that, it's Lugia. I kind of guessed it would be. As you can see on the foil there, it's scratched up a bit. This card is really easy to scratch, so I'm not surprised. I'm guessing it's probably gets like 5. 7. Alright. We will take that. We will take a Lugia 7. This card has actually risen in value quite a bit. The first edition PSA 10 selling for about $50,000. So, glad to have this one. Very nice. Okay, next card up. Taking a look at the back, you can see a heavy crease right there at the bottom. That's the biggest thing that stands out. Heavy wear. I'm guessing this one gets like lower than a 5 or a 5. See if I can get that focused in. Yeah, so much wear on this card. That's pretty rough. I'm guessing this one gets pretty low grade, maybe even a 3. Got shiny Kabutops. Taking a look at the hollow foil, there doesn't seem to be too many scratches, although there is a visible crease on the front and the back. So I'm guessing that is definitely less than a 5. Even a stain. I guess this probably gets like a 2. Sheesh, this is gonna be a really low grade. Yeah, 3. Okay, I figured. I do believe I bought this off of somebody who had an old collection, so I'm not surprised, but we'll take what we can get. I'll probably end up selling this one for sure. Kabutops is not one of my favorite Pokemon, but Neo Destiny is one of my favorite sets. Set you in the low grade pile over here. Awesome. Next card up. Seems to be a more modern card. It's very well centered, very low wear. We'll see as we get here. Wow, okay, it's an older card. First edition Vileplume. I think I got this one off Mercari as well. Centering seems to be pretty good. I want to say this one gets like a 9 or an 8. It's pretty good, I won't lie. Mint 9, first edition Jungle Hollow. It's one of the least desirable ones out of the few hollows that they have, but it is first edition and is a very high grade as well. So I take that as a win. This one is a Japanese card, and it is the only Japanese card I sent out of this submission. So I definitely know what it is. It is a Dark Espeon. I got this from a local card shop as well. From what I remember, it was in pretty good condition. We shall see though. Neo's Destiny just coming in clutch with all the great cards, you know? Perfect. Awesome, okay. I'm gonna guess this one gets a 9 or an 8. Mint 9, for sure. That's what we like to see. Awesome. And sorry I'm kind of off with the centering, I'm like over off to the right. I should be more over here, but you know, it's kind of hard. Once I get a better setup, it'll be great. I might even have a face cam at some point. That might be pretty cool. I'm opening packs and stuff. Taking a look at the next card here. Seems to be a bit of whitening at the bottom right, a bit of whitening at the bottom left. The top is very whitened. See that it goes all the way across. I'm guessing this is a more vintage card. Typhlosion. Now this is out of my personal collection, and I know for sure this one got a lower grade. I do believe. You know what? I don't even see the scratch anymore. Oh, I kind of do. It's very unnoticeable. So we'll hope it goes through with a higher grade, because you know, the Neo Genesis has been popping off quite a bit. I would guess, my guess would be 7 or 8. So we'll see. I will be okay with a 6 as well. Okay, 6 is fine. That's fine. There is a small indentation right where resistance is. You can kind of see it right there in the light. Yeah, Other than that, there's just a lot of wear, a lot of scratches on the hollow. I kind of agree with that grade. Still a really, really cool card, one of the starter evolutions. Oh, just kind of revealed that one, might as well. Now this is a first edition Articuno hollow that I got off Mercari. I imagined it would be in pretty bad condition, so no worries about that. Sorry about being unprofessional and kind of flipping the card before and going over the review, that's the whole point. But yeah, I totally agree with that. There's a lot of wear on the edge, and the hollow has a bunch of scratches. But overall, still a really cool card. Having first edition. Articuno is my favorite out of the three birds. Okay. I'll make the same mistake twice in a row, of course. This one seems to be very modern. Weird marking going across the case, I think. It goes off the card, so I think it's definitely on the case. What a shame. This has a possibility of being a 10, I'll be honest. We'll take a look at the front here, though. Alright, got the Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions, the full art. I pulled this one myself with my friend Megan. We opened up a booster box. Unfortunately, we did not get the Charizard reprint, but we did get all starters in the Mega EX full art versions, so that was really nice. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 10, but if it gets to 9, I won't be surprised either. Meant 9. Alright, that's fine. I'm trying to figure out what's all wrong with it. Maybe some sort of scratch on the front. At first glance, I can't really tell. It's really hard to grade these full arts because there's so much texture on them. There does seem to be a little bit of wear in the bottom right and at top right, maybe. You can kind of see that. It's very hard to see. A little glint on the right hand side. A little dust here, and then just a tiny bit there. So hard to see. I don't know. I think this could have been a 10. That's quite alright. We'll take a 9. The next card here looks to be a vintage card, just based off of the wear and edging. Seems to be very round in the corner, so I wouldn't be surprised if this got a low grade. Dark Charizard holographic from Team Rocket. I do believe this was in my personal collection at some point, and I just sent it in to get graded because I had a whole bunch of vintage cards that were sitting in my binder. Would not be surprised if this got like a 6 or 7. 7. We'll take that. I'll take that instead of a 6. 7 is always better. Dark Charizard, always a classic. Awesome, awesome. I do believe we have some big hitters coming up. These should be the more expensive, shiny cards coming up here. So this one is heavy wear. Oh my! Looks like someone took some glue to this one. I probably sent it in for good reason, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I did send it in for good reason because it's a Charizard and it's base set 2. Now this card has skyrocketed in value. I remember when I bought my first one ever off of somebody for $60, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, not bad at all. I'm guessing it probably got like a 5, 6, 4 maybe. 4. Okay, that's fine. Charizard is a Charizard. Still a beautiful hollow. Doesn't seem to be too many scratches on it, although the back is just awful. So, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it though. Charizard is Charizard. Taking a look at the back here. This could be a modern card. Could be a vintage. I'm not too sure. There's bottom right wear right there. You see that, and then top left wear. Kind of hard to see. Oh well. Anyways, it's not too bad. Probably gets a 9 or an 8. Hey, oh my. And it's a banger too. I'm guessing off of the front of the hollow, there's probably a bunch of scratching like with the Snorlax. I found all of the legendary collections. There's going to be another one right after this, I do believe. all these legendary collection reverses just sitting in my local Hobby Town's case for Pokemon. And I was like, yes, please. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this got like a 5, 6, or 7. We hope for a higher grade, so we'll see. 7, we'll take that. We'll take that for sure. Charmander, always a fan favorite, and what a beautiful original art. Awesome. Set you over here. I do believe this next one should be a Legendary Collection Zapdos. We'll see. Top left and top right do have a bit of whitening. Other than that, can't see much wrong with the card. Oh, actually, this is a Legendary Collection Charizard. Never mind, this is the holo from Legendary Collection, so it's not the reverse. Taking a look at the holographic, there does seem to be quite a few scratches. I wouldn't be surprised if this got like a lower grade. We'll guess for like 6, 7, 5-ish. We'll see. Still a really cool card. 7, nice. That is what we like to see. 7 Legendary Collection Charizard. This was also part of the reverses that were sitting in the case, and I had to snag them. I had to. This next card, this might be the reverse Zapdos. I'm not sure. I remember looking at the order of the cards, but you know, since the packaging got split up, I don't remember all of it. I'm sure they did have it in order. I'm just kind of stupid. But the bottom does have quite a bit of whitening, as you can see. And top right, top middle, top left seems to be good. We'll see here. Yes, sir, it is that Zapdos reverse holo foil from Legendary Collection. Taking a look at the front side of the card, you can kind of see like the wear at the top from the back side as well. A couple scratches on the hull. Wouldn't be surprised if this got like a 5, 4, 5. That's fine. The Snorlax and this Zapdos were in similar conditions, so I am not surprised. But hey, still a really, really cool card. Legendary Collection is probably one of my favorite sets. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Taking a look at this card, does seem to be a bit off center, and there is whitening on all 4 corners, but very light. Okay, so we got the Charizard level X promo. This one in a 10 goes for quite a bit. I'm guessing though we got like an 8 or a 7, but that's alright. Charizard is Charizard, like I always say. We'll take that 8, we'll take it. Awesome, awesome card. I think this one I also found at Hobby Town. I think most of these cards I found from Hobby Town. That's when I started collecting, is like when I started going to Hobby Town, buying all their old vintage cards, even like, you know, from 2009, 2010-ish. But still, you know, this card has probably gone up in price a bit. We'll see. I'll see if I can put up some prices and stuff, if I haven't already. If not, I'll have a link to my eBay when I put these up, and that'll have what's close to the price and all that. Taking a look at this next card, does seem to have a bit of whitening at top right. Tiny bits in the rest of the corners, not too shabby. Alright, we got a Dialga EX full art holographic from Phantom Forces. I bought this card and the next card, well, actually the last card that we're about to show, off of my friend Marcus. He just happened to have these in his binder, and I said, let me have those. You know, at the front it doesn't look too bad. It does seem a bit of edge wear. Maybe this is a 7 or an 8. A 9. Okay, that I will take that. Thank you. Thank you. I will take that. This card is super cool. It's like completely silver platinum with a gold EX at the top there. Dialga, Palkia, Giratina being one of my favorite legendary trios as well. Diamond was the game I had. A lot of my friends preferred Pearl, but I was that Diamond guy. Alright, the last card here, I definitely know what this is. This is the Call of Legends Rayquaza Shiny. Taking a look at the back here, does seem a bit of edge wear at the top and the bottom, all the way across, and a little bit on the right side, Would not be surprised if this got a lower grade. And there's that beautiful Rayquaza shiny. Call of Legends has been really, really good recently. Going up in price quite a bit. Taking a look at the front, there's probably a bunch of scratches because it's really hard not to scratch this card. I'm guessing this probably gets like a 5, 6, 7. We'll hope for the best. Okay, 6 is good. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. This is my first Call of Legends shiny that I ever had, so awesome, awesome. So like I said, guys, I definitely will have my eBay linked in the description below. Be sure to leave a like. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, check out my eBay page. It'll be down in the description. I'll have some of these cards out for sale. Thanks a lot.